Hello, guys. Welcome to another episode of The Breakdown with Femi Davis. Today, I have with me Kane, and we'll be reacting to some trendy topics from Twitter Nigeria. There's a lady that claimed to save 200k per day, and it's just kind of a real funny story. Later, she was exposed and kind of confessed she used to date two Yahoo boys. I don't know. What do you feel about this story? Claiming she got a bent from. Well, I thought she confessed.
I would say exposed. I would say she was exposed per se, because she still people feel like it does not totally invalidate her claim, but it does add further how do I put it? It makes further case for those that were doubting her. That's what I would say. What she came out to tweet, like, okay. So she came out to say that she was able to save 200k per day, and she was able to buy AMG.
Okay.
So, and that sparked a controversy because, okay, me, the first time I saw that tweet, I didn't pay too much attention to it. When she posted about saving 200k and buying a car, I was like, oh, okay, happy for you. This is none of my business. I'm not going to allow anybody on the internet to intimidate me, because as I am currently, I'm not earning 200k per month. Not to even talk of saving 200k per day, bro. So
It's
I was
crazy.
like, I'm happy for you, none of my business. I just scroll past, move on, and concern my life. So, but a lot of people, which is not wrong anyway, a lot of people now start questioning what she's into and how is she able to save 200k per day. Obviously, there are those maybe with clear intentions who want to genuinely know like the business they're doing. So maybe they can venture into, or they can try to and venture into it, because this economy is bad. Honestly, I don't mind you giving me business ideas right now. I'm saying there are those who are asking with clear intentions, questioning like her source of wealth.
Sure.
What is she doing? How is she able to now save 200k per day? Because that's a ridiculous amount to be saving for the average Nigerian. And so then there are those who like are asking based on the fact that they have judged her already and concluded that there is no way she was able to save 200k per day from a legitimate business. Maybe she's into something else. So,
exactly.
And that sparked a lot of control. A lot of women came out to defend her, and some men too came out to defend her. Like, it is possible for you to have a business, a well-run business that can allow you to be saving 200k per day. I mean, when I saw that 200k per day, to me, I felt it was more of like an average savings at the end of the month. Not necessarily that it was 200k per day. Maybe that savings in the month was average. That's my first impression.
Do you know one of the most absurd things? This popular brand, which is what do we call it? Piggy Vest. They even tried to have an interview with her. Like, come on, bro. It's that crazy.
What's wrong with that? I think maybe she saved on their platform. Maybe she was doing 200k savings.
Maybe she was doing that. But now that everything got messy and exposed, I'm sure their marketing team is having a very big.
I'm still not agreeing with the whole exposed part. Like, okay, yes, she came out to say that she have dated two Yahoo boys before. And the turn off was their irresponsibility, or how irresponsible they are. And I think that's where now people are not trying to draw the correlation that yes, your source of income is not pure. Like the fact that you have dated two fraudsters, you know that they are fraudsters. You're the one that tweeted it. So it throws a lot of questions. A lot of our tweets that have been dug up from the past have showing she has made a lot of questionable tweets about her willingness.
I'm even displaying some of them. I'm displaying some of them on the screen. I don't know if you can see them.
Yeah, I can see them. I can see like she made a lot of tweets she made in the past. Now currently indicates that possibly it makes a strong case or argument for those that were against her, or those that didn't believe that she was into any legitimate business for her to be able to save 200k per day. And people are saying that she used to sell wigs. And some people are saying that she makes sales of 100 weeks per day,
which is quite ridiculous. if she's making that much sales, I'm sure she will be a leader in that field. Other people selling hair will be looking up to her.
Maybe in a rare occasion, yes, you can make 100 sales in a day, but to make 100 sales every day,
it's not
like I don't know, like I don't know how big her shop is or how branded her business is. Maybe she has different branches and stuff, so I don't know about that. Maybe there's a possibility that she does.
And from the current tweet on the screen, it's also shown that if she goes visiting a guy, she expects the guy to give her some form of money. So obviously she's one of those that obviously maybe she might even be making the money from people and having a good savings plan, because lots of these simps end up donating so much money to these females, and they're actually smart. I'm not hating the player. I'm not hating the player. You can't hate the player. She's just good at what she does, and it's left for these guys to actually, step up their game. She's just smart. If she actually got that from, people she dated or anything like that, I'm not saying she got that from them, but if that's the case, she's smart, and I give her credit. It's left for the guys to step up. And as you can see, she's even saying it. Ladies, stop having sex with broke men. They can't buy you diapers. Like, obviously, she has a category of people. I guess she's a follower of Cider Budge. Cider.
well, two things can be true. Maybe she has raised money from dating men and has a legitimate business that is now generating her mad savings, or she didn't give us the full gist, and I think that's where people are attacking her, because statement like this can be so intimidating to a lot of people. And it's not wrong for people to come out and question anybody's source of income. The only problem sometimes is the intent, but the fact that some people have made up their mind already before they are even asking that question. Some people do not have a genuine intention of asking or towards asking that question.
And here comes the memes. Here comes the memes. I don't start week 3. Like, come on, which will be week 3 again?
Yeah, that was a hilarious, like, from week 3 to week 3, bro. Like,
as in, Twitter people just they walk guy. I swear to God. As in, she said she owns a hair brand. I know people that own hair brands. Actually, there's a big hair vendor in Ibadan here that I know, and I don't think she makes that amount in a day, and she actually sells to lots of people. That.
Yeah, the problem is that you always have that market, especially in this economy that we're struggling like this. And wigs are not something that people always buy. Like,
sure, you don't get them every day.
For years, I think. Yeah, it's not something so like. How crazy is the demand that are able to sell that high volume? And they say a wig is cheap. So and maybe I can understand, maybe for somebody that maybe sells to or maybe has a luxury kind of brand, they can obviously make more than 200k profits.
Sure, if she's a wholesaler and she has, I don't know, people that have gone on her page, they've not seen anywhere where she says she's into wholesale.
Yeah. So I think both sides of the arguments are valid. Those questioning her and those defending her. Because yes, it's possible for some people to have a very good legitimate business. We should not be quick to assume that everybody's into fraud or something just because they are successful. But at the same time, it's not wrong to also question for the source of income. Because how else
it's quite needed actually. Because that's how lots of people get away with doing illegal things, and funny thing is that apart from on Twitter, there's a little bit you can do. Twitter doesn't allow unintelligent people thrive. That brings me to the next viral tweet. There's